get those votes for Howie so that he can be, we can be on the ticket, on the ballot for 2010. And I would like to propose a slogan for the Green Party: solar power all over, solar power on roofs all over, solar power on roofs all over, so that we can be known as a positive party and not just a party that's pushing against something else, but is also looking towards a new future. I have been very active in various, mostly green type activities over the last 10, 15 years. For those of you who want to know more about me, go and look at my blog, artkalite.blogspot.com, and you will see my position, my party platform there. I have been involved very much so with the hydrofracking. I try to say this many, many times: slick water, high volume, hydraulic fracturing into the Marcellus Shale. And we have learned to say that over and over. I have testified in front of the Susquehanna River Basin Commission and been to meetings of the Delaware River Basin Commission. So I know how to deal with large groups, how to speak in front of large groups. I have contacts with international organizations dealing with the dangers of electromagnetism, and also with cell phones and so on, and with the cell towers all across the world, in Southeast Asia, in the UK, in Europe, where the research there is being done much more advanced, where the dangers of cell phones for kids under 12 years old are much more aware in the minds of the governmental authorities there. And this brings me down to what the problem is. As we all know, that is, government and the corporations are in bed together, and we have to put a stop to that now, because otherwise we're not going to go forward. There is no way whatsoever. Like you, I have immigrant background, so I know how it feels to be discriminated against. I am here as a naturalized immigrant. I've been working at RIT over the last 2 quarters, and I have the experience every time I get on the Greyhound bus in Rochester, where the Border Patrol comes on and say, "Good afternoon, ma'am, of what country are you a citizen?" And I have seen them take a man off the bus with his luggage and put him into their SUV and drive away. And everybody's staring and not knowing what to do. I also have connections with nonviolent communication. I have been to their 3 trainings, so I figure that what with the Tea Party people is that they have unmet needs. And we have a way to figure out how to address those needs that are not being met currently by the government and by the corporations. And speaking of corporations, I take that, not a spill, but that oil volcano in the Gulf of Mexico very, very personally, because pretty soon it's going to be going around, from what I understand, going around the bottom of Florida, and who knows, ending up in my home place of Jamaica. I understand also that there has been a tip over of a well in just off of Venezuela, and the pool of oil that's right there with Trinidad and Tobago that they have been drilling for so long, Trinidad and Tobago is still poor. So this idea that upstate New York is going to get rich from natural gas drilling, we have proved over and over is going to be totally false. My focus completely has been on health very broadly, health of individuals. I have done research, I have been published on that topic of health of individuals. I have health also of the planet, health of the people, health of the animals. So as you can see right now, I have a lot of enthusiasm, and I also have contacts with upstate New York as well as New York City. I have family in New York City, and I live upstate. I have run races in Delhi, New York, at the Tappan Zee Half Marathon, the Syracuse Half Marathon, the Buffalo Marathon, the Long Island Marathon. So I know how to get around in those places and where to stay in those places. I know how to move fast. So I hope that you will support me, and that you will, in that process, also support the Green Party getting on the ticket by getting as many people as possible to vote Green and to vote Howie Hawkins for governor.